Hey,
Hello,
is
hello.
is the video off? We got the music
Yeah,
there. There we go. Hey, everybody, welcome to Stadia Party Chat Podcast. I am your host, Rudiggz, and here we go. Sorry, just getting started. Welcome, bienvenue to Stadia Party Chat Podcast, a cloud gaming talk show where we, two Canadian cloud gaming hosts, chat about everything Google Stadia in the past week and the latest on Bungie's Destiny 2. I'm joined, as always, by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast, as always, Sebastian, aka Nads614. How are you doing today?
good. Yourself? Having a good time?
Yeah, having a good time. Sorry, a little bit thrown off. I was getting an echo from the microphone there. It was kind of messing me up
Oh,
there,
you could
but I
hear your
fixed it.
voice.
I fixed it. Thanks for everybody in chat showing up early.
Yeah,
Wow, we got a lot of people up in here. Sir Haas, Primo, Crow. Appreciate you guys coming by and checking out.
yeah,
So lots of fun. We got a full show for you here today. We're going to be going over Destiny's TWAB. We're going to
hmm
be going over games we've played, plus a bunch of news stories, rumors galore. We're going to be jumping into it. Some mistakes, which possibly have led to some games being told. Plus, we got some DLC to talk about, some free to play games, and the 6 titles arriving to Pro, plus some more. So let's get into it. As always, let's talk about what we've been playing this week.
yeah. You going ahead or I'm going first?
Oh, I guess I'll go first
All
here.
right,
So
sounds
as
good.
always, I'm making my way through Sekiro. Shadows died twice with the help of Bliss, so that's very much appreciated. Hey Wilson, thanks for jumping in the chat there. Shout out to Wilson. Then I got through Owl this week, so your father, aka, and making my way through a lot of Fountainhead this week. So that's the final area. Managed to take down a Sacred Bull. That terror buff is just one of the most annoying features I'm dealing with now. Just this buff that kind of fills up and then you die and then there's no resurrection. So that makes the game even more challenging. I was able to beat a huge dragon, which was one of like the most epic fights that I've seen in Sekiro. So that was a lot of
Yeah,
fun. And then when I'm chilling out, I'm just running monsoon runs with the DLC and the Void Fiend or the new sniper, unlocking the different weapons right now because I haven't unlocked them all. And I'm telling you, hitting 30 precision shots in a row without missing is a tough challenge. It's a tough challenge. That's the one I'm trying to get right now
yeah.
with that sniper. But yeah, that's what I've been up to this week. What have you been gaming on this week?
Well, I play some Destiny also, but I'm gonna go and talk about Phoenix Point. I tried it earlier, so basically you get a 2 hours trials, free trials to try it. 2 hours, it's plenty of time. I started playing the prologue. Quite interesting game. So it's a turn-based tactical shooter type of thing. It's a very nice touch. Like I really like the gameplay. One of the things I like is that so basically you have to choose your character and which action you want to do, and each character has a certain amount of action point. I'm guessing in the future you gain more, so you can do more action. But at the beginning you start with 4 action point. You have hit point your life basically, and then you what you need to do is that you move around the map and then you position yourself so you can get on in cover and be able to shoot the enemy. And if it's part of a story, so right now I move like from the beginning, get to a vehicle, and with someone else, part of my squad, and you meet up other character along the way where they join you. They all have specific abilities, and then like you get in position, and as you move your character forward, it will stop as soon as you see an enemy, and it will show you if you're not in line of sight to shoot it. And as like depending on the class you have, like if you have like just a soldier with an auto rifle or an assault rifle, the range is not going to be as far as probably like I'm guessing in the future you can get a sniper and stuff like that. Modify your character because you got equipment in there too. So quite interesting. One thing I really like is that if you go shoot a target, you can choose to free aim, and basically what it is that it put you in the position of your character, and you can aim like if you want to aim at the head, the body, arms, leg, and so on and so forth. So quite interesting, and at the same time you can see what you see from the enemy, if the enemy is in cover or good cover or not, because sometimes your character is going to be able to see it, but you can't see part of the body of the enemy. So if you shoot at it, there's a chance to get a miss and stuff like that. So very interesting game. I will suggest have a look. Had a lot of fun. I just played for like maybe an hour, and I found it amazing. Very good game. Happy to see on trials because like now we're what 125 game on trials on Stadia, which is amazing. I was talking with my wife about it. I was saying like, like you get to test it out before buying it, and she's like, "This is amazing. There's so many games I want to try before buying it," and that's like a good option. Like, yes, that's perfect, right? So that's my spiel about Phoenix Point. Very good game. I'll suggest to have a look and support the developer. Now going back into Destiny, yes, I play a lot of Destiny. I was grinding, and for some reason I thought that not tomorrow. I'm confused because it's a long weekend for us. But on Tuesday, I thought we were gonna have the reset, and Solstice is gonna be gone. So I've been like at it, grinding, and I was like, no, the 9 is like another week, so Solstice is finishing on the 9. So that's gonna give me time to like finish my last character and move on into some other games so I can test out what we have out there. But so far what I've done, I completed a Solstice card with my Hunter and Titan so far. My Hunter is still missing a piece of armor to make it 1570 completely, but whatever. Some of the thing I like about the Solstice event this year is that the event card, that's a nice touch what they did. It made me think a lot of Destiny 1 where they had it. The change they did with the EAZ where it's like the bonfire, slightly different from previous time. Happy to see that. And the way you level up your armor, and this is a perfect time if you want to chase a god roll for armor to farm for it, because you can keep getting armor and re-roll them and see if you get a good roll or not, and keep the one you want to keep. Like currently I'm just going like everything under 65 total I delete, everything higher I keep, and I got like spike stat like eye resilience, eye discipline, or like eye recovery, eye strength. So that's what I'm doing. And currently I've been doing some seasonal challenges to finish it off, because season's finishing in what, 3-4 weeks, so it's coming up soon, right? So that being said, we can move into the TWAB.
Let's jump into the weekly TWAB. Let's do it up.
All right. I'm just gonna. I thought you were gonna play the video.
Oh no!
Oh,
no,
good.
the video's not ready.
Okay, cool.
Coming soon, we'll have a news clip video.
Oh, good. All right, so today with the TWAB, what we have. So currently, yeah, Solstice is ending. We got one more week ending on the 9th of August, like I mentioned. So it's last chance to get your shiny armor. And also, I didn't mention it, but it's time to look at ordering bounties for next season. So that being said, the 20 keep that on your calendar. On the 23rd, we're gonna have the Destiny 2 showcase, 23rd of August. They're gonna be announcing the new raid, so keep in mind it's like unvaulted raid, what they call it, a Destiny content vault raid that's gonna come out, most likely a Destiny 1. Everybody's thinking either between King's Fall, Rod the Machine, and possibly Crota's End, but Crota's End wasn't really like, it was mostly like a dungeon. It was a first raid that that Bungie created. So we most likely going to see King's Fall. Everybody wish to see King's Fall. Is that going to leave us to access also maybe the now I'm having a blank. What's the name of the ship? So access to the Dreadnought.
Leviathan?
No,
Oh,
the
the Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Yeah. So because that's where you battle Oryx. So we'll have to see if its rather machine is related with the Fallen. So that would be a good one. That was the two best one they had, and we already had the Vault of Glass. So if they're going in pattern, it will be King's Fall. So let's hope it's King's Fall, and it's gonna be releasing on the 23rd of August. Sorry, it's gonna be announced on the 23rd, but it's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be live on the 26th of August, 1 p.m. EST or 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that being said, going back to what I said, to start ordering your bounties because it's gonna be worth it to level up your character fast.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
Now
and
I'm
it's gonna
gonna
be.
have to do that
But
if I want to be the day one.
the good thing is that you only need to be 1560. So most of us already have that. So 1560 power cap for the only encounter, which is great. But it's always good to get that little boost at the start. So after the contest mode is gonna be done, then you can move on into the like just a normal run, and it's probably gonna be higher. So that being said, wall first modifier similar to Vault of Glass. So
Well,
as they add
sorry,
there,
Dads. Can I interrupt you here for a
yeah,
second?
go
Any
for it.
interested listeners? Let's put it out there. Let's make a raid team. If anyone's interested in getting leveled up, wants to join a raid team for day one, I believe we're recruiting right now. So if you haven't got a day one team and you're looking to level up and get into some, let's hit us up. We're down.
Yeah, awesome. So that being said, so the first 24 hours we're gonna have the contest mode similar to the Vault of Glass, like I mentioned, 1560 for the power cap level. So if you're higher, it's not gonna matter. They're gonna lower you back down to 1560. So the contest mode. So to finish first, you're gonna have to clear the raid completely. That's gonna be your first step. Excuse me. And then the second step is going to be having to do the raid, but with some challenge mode. So it's going to have some special triumph for every encounter you're going to have to achieve, completing all the secret triumph. Like it's going to get you completing the world first finish line. So basically, complete the raid normal and complete the raid again, but with all those challenges. Yeah, so there we go. This is pretty much what we have to do. Quite interesting. I can't wait to see it. So 24 hours. The big thing this time they're starting on the Friday. So they mention here like, you know, so request work off, hire babysitter, but don't skip school. So Rudiggz, you cannot skip school. So yeah, make sure like to check out. So it's gonna be on the 26th of Friday. So make sure you take time off for that. Probably gonna look into the getting time off. I'll see what the boss would says, and we'll go from there. All right, moving on. So some making matches. So they plan to change the Crucible matchmaking starting season 18. So I'm gonna go over. There's a lot of information. I'm just gonna take like what's important in it. Basically, they found the matchmaking. It's very odd right now. They've tried to level up the plane and making so everybody is the same skill or the same connectivity and stuff like that. So one thing they want to do is that make sure that the new light player are include within the Crucible and are able to compete and feel the competing. So that's going to be what they're going to implement with the skill-based matchmaking. So if you're a terrible player like me in PvP, then you're gonna be matchmaking with like the same level, so that's gonna be great. And then if you're a higher tier player, then you're gonna be match made with like higher tier. I think that's a pretty good level to do it, and that's going to be perfect. So Control playlist will be the only one for season 18. We're going to start working with Control first, and they're probably going to expand to other playlists in the future season, but not all of them. So we'll have to see. In season 19, you're gonna look at fire team size preference matchmaking. So Omni time, you jump in Crucible, and then like you let's say you're by yourself. You have your team is like 6 single people not talking to each other versus a stack of 6 people. That make it hard to win. So they're gonna try to avoid that. If you're in the team, they're gonna matchmake you with another team. So I guess that's gonna eliminate probably the freelancer. That's my thought, but we'll have to see. There's also another one where like they're gonna go with the connection quality. So if your connection to the server, or yeah, I'm gonna go back a little bit. So the connection they're looking at is the latency. If your latency to the server or to other player is low, they're gonna try to match you with people with the same or like the good connection. So the way they explain it is if you're playing, let's say we're in North America, we're playing with people in North America, and someone from Tokyo want to play, he's not going to be match made with us because his ping is going to be slower. So he's going to instead match make with people from around Asia. So in Tokyo, China, in this area. So that's a good thing they're doing. So we're not going to see any other issue like that. Because I keep seeing it all the time, people like lagging and bouncing all over the place. They don't think it's fair because first of all, you miss your shot, and sometimes you get killed without knowing because the connection is terrible. That being said, with all those changes, they don't plan to change trials. They think they hit the what the level they wanted to do with trials, and they're gonna keep it that way. So pretty interesting. Here to show a little bit of the skill-based matchmaking. This graph is basically explaining how they see things. It looks like quite complicated, but the big thing is that on average, people will be at 200 skill, and then that's going to be what the most popular will be. And
Is this PvP skill?
Yeah, it's all PvP. All the
So why does it
matchmaking.
say Rudiggz minus 1000?
Does it say that? So we never know. So if you're in the 1000, they consider you in the 1%. Same on the opposite end. I think they were talking 600 and up and minus 600 and down. So that being said, like most people is going to be matchmaking like around that 100 to 200. But if you're like in the lower end, you're gonna matchmake with those people in low end and vice versa. So there's gonna be a lot of algorithm happening as you load the game, because it's gonna be like, oh, connectivity, skill base, and then like some stuff's gonna happen. You're probably gonna see player disappearing and other appearing. That's how I see it. We'll have to see how it goes, but they're gonna start the test, and as you know, Bungie will have to try a new thing and see how it goes. So they say that if you have a difference of 200 or 400 with another player, you're most likely going to lose. And that's how they see it. So if someone is 200 skill above you, there's 75% chance that when he engage you, you lose a one-on-one, and then so on and so forth. So they have like a chart. So I'll be interested to see which website will create like those graphic and say like, oh, you're in the 200 or you're on the minus 200. You know what I mean? So I'll be quite interested to see that. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work right now, as Bennett Reed's saying. It's not working right now.
Shout out to Bliss.
Shout out to Bliss. So basically, it's not working right now, but it's going to be going on season 18. Currently, the only type of matchmake they're having, it's like survival and elimination, which is going to keep it that way. But they have their own way, I feel like. So hopefully, like some stuff's going to be going on their survival and elimination. So we'll have to see. This other graph is just identify what most of the game end up to be. like a match quit, mercy, objective and time limit. I think everybody like see mostly that. I keep seeing people quitting the game. Mercy, I don't see that often anymore, so that's gonna be great. So
Every time I hear Bliss playing, he's saying people are leaving his games. That just sounds
yeah,
beyond annoying.
I know. I keep seeing it more often now, and I feel like it's terrible. I don't know why. So, well, even on trials, I played some trials and people were quitting, and it's like,
And you get
don't
penalties.
exactly, and you most likely not gonna be able to play for a while because they just boot you and they like block you. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, I'm skipping a lot. Like if you want more detail, they explain a lot of detail about how they're looking at it, like the connection base, skill base, and lose SSBMM. So that's the skill based matchmaking. So they're like talking in detail about it. Quite amazing, all the
Wow.
information they're putting there. They're gonna keep us up to date with what's happening. But yeah, crazy, right? So some stuff they're looking to tune and skill distribution. We talked about it. They're saying like 1% or above 800 or lower than 550. So quite interesting. Moving on. So we had the trials map we could vote for, and the vote came out with Eternity. 39% of the community voted for it, and it's like a tight fit. See, Eternity 39%. Widow's Court 31% and Rusted Land 30%. So quite amazing. A lot of people voted and we reached over 77,000 votes within the first
In the first
48 hours.
hours.
So
Oh,
then you're going to be able to claim your nice emblem, which is going to be available at reset on August 2nd. So yeah, look out for that. Moving on, we have Prime Day. So not Prime Day, sorry, Prime Gaming. So you can claim your Prime loot for Destiny 2 if you're interested. You get, I think it's the flip table there or what? Yeah, I think it's the flip one.
yeah, flip out exotic emote.
emote. Yeah. I think I already had it. The ship I already had it. I think I got those two, the shell and the sparrow, but oh well. Free stuff, why not? There's some known issue they're gonna be fixing eventually. A reminder that like the event card's gonna be disappearing on August 9th, so make sure you claim everything on it. And from there, we got some movie of the week, some interesting one. I'll mute them. So this one, I think it's the first time I see that, but this one is a Gambit movie. And the Queen of Gambit, there you go.
Purple likes Gambit, remember?
Yeah, exactly. So Purple, have a look at that. So quite interesting. This person,
she's using the sniper from, is that from, damn, I can't remember. No, she just changed snipers.
Yeah, she changed sniper from time to time. I think they're just showing a couple shot.
Deep Stone Crit.
Is that what it is?
That was the first sniper.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this is Sniper Mania.
I know. Well, I think like, they speed up the video in between and slow it down. I think they're playing with it. But yeah, look how quick is that. It is crazy though, right?
Oh. Getting a good sniper shot is so satisfying.
I know, and it's like the quick snipe technique, which is like, it's doable to learn, but like it was a technique in Call of Duty. It's something I never was able to do. You just basically scope in and snipe at the same time as you see them. But yeah,
because there's an auto aim, right? That happens.
Yeah, so I found it's better than hard scoping. You just like, you see the enemy, you got your cursor in line towards the enemy, you scope in, and it will like directly like kind of like stick to the enemy. Then you just aim for the head. So you kind of go in diagonal too. That's the other trick. You just, yeah, there's so many tricks. You can go online and look it up. But I think like with Destiny 2, it's slightly different than Call of Duty. But I know in Call of Duty was crazy people with quick sniping people without even seeing the scope. They were just clicking on the scope and firing at the same time and getting the kills. But crazy. The other movie, quite interesting. It's a fan-made movie. Show like the detail in it.
Jupiter.
It's pretty, yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh, this is a fan-made movie.
yeah, and it's like all made on like I guess animated. I think the actor.
There's a cat.
That's probably the actor there, and it probably worth to have a look. It's pretty interesting, the amount of detail they put in there. Pretty amazing. But yeah, have a look. They're basically in space around,
And
and
that's
you can
episode 5. So they made.
exactly. I've watched like a few of the first one, but yeah, you can go through the whole list.
It's got a
There's-
whole series.
Exactly. So pretty amazing people are doing that, right?
Yeah.
Here's some art. This person had a custom-made statue of Keitel, 20 centimeter. So quite nice. It looks like the statue, that the movement when she was like stabbing Gull at the end of the severe mission. And here we have Zavala and Keitel doing some knitting, sorry. Some knitting as part of the conversation they had. And here we have the witness getting blown away by the wind. So he's saying it's windy. So interesting. But that's pretty much it for this week at Bungie. So quite amazing. A lot of change coming out. They're talking about they're going to be small TWAB, and then there's not going to be much to talk about. But then they like, oh, this is what's going to come for Crucible. Quite happy they have to improve the Crucible. Maybe the whole idea they had in there is that they make you feel good about playing a game of Crucible. You know, like I play sometimes, I get frustrated. I have to stop. I need to change to PvP.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you get those players, they're freaking amazing. It's like, why are you competing against them? So in that case, with the matchmaking skill base, they're gonna say like, oh, you're minus 600, so we'll put you with all the newbies. I'll be more than happy, because then you feel better about yourself. And some of the stuff they're looking at in the skill base is your KD, or like your kill, your death, your dunking or the capturing. So there's a multitude of things they're gonna look at, and same at Gambit. They're gonna look at your Gambit scoring. So that should be interesting. I would like to see my number.
Yeah, same. I wonder if they'll. I don't. They may tell you on one of those apps. You know, one of those third-party apps.
They mentioned in the TWAB about that is that they're not gonna show to anybody what's your number. But they're saying like there are probably some people's gonna come out with like a website. You know, you got the trial, is it trial destiny report? Yeah, you can see the stats of someone's. So someone's gonna be able to find a way to get the algorithm and pull it out of the character somehow. So we'll have to see. But quite interesting.
Let's jump into some news.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, this week in in Stadia, there's been a lot of stuff going on. That's for sure. So everybody worried about roller champions? Is that showing? Sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
I lost the screen there. Roller champions. It is not canceled. Ubisoft wrote a special letter. It seems like companies are now having to address all of these Twitter rumors that people are putting out there with these big letters. Like, just stop making stuff up and putting it out there. Or maybe companies should just not address these fake rumors altogether. To be honest.
That's the thing. Like, people like really seeing fake news, and then they're like, the company has to go back and say, no, this is fake news. Like, it's creating like more work for the social team, right? So, well, I guess that's what they're there for, right?
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Roller Champions. I mean, it seems cool. I would love another sports game on the
Mhm.
platform, and it is Ubisoft. So, I mean, hurry up a little bit. Like, it's weird that we get it out of season. Usually, we're getting day and date. Like, why'd we get Extraction day
Mhm.
and date? Yet Roller Champions we're waiting for, but I'm not sure what
Uh-huh.
sense is there to that, but anybody who is worried about them stopping, as far as content is concerned, we can tell you that we've got exciting stuff planned for the next seasons, plural. We strongly believe, however, that before we release new content, we've got to do right by our players, hence why we're taking the time we needed before we do. You can rest assured we'll keep you updated and roll forward. So, I guess they are taking time to put a patch and solve some issues. So, yeah, it looks like they're just like doing some fix ups that they found some bumps on the road. Give them a break, I guess, and wait for it. If you want to play, it'll be ready when it's ready.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll have to see.
No firm release date yet for the Stadia version, though. I thought we had a release date confirmed in like August, but I guess not.
No, maybe they put a year, like 2023 or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that.
Yeah. I mean, what about you? Are you looking forward to some roller championships?
It's not a type of game that attract me, but I think I will try it and see how it is, just for the sake of it. And like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like available for us to test it out, like maybe a trials or something like that. That being said, is any of the Ubisoft game in trials? I thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Phoenix Rising, right?
Yeah, the
1 hour
Immortal
trial.
Phoenix Rising.
So yeah. So I'm guessing like yeah, they will have it for trials, and that's when I'm gonna be testing out. And who knows, like if I get into it, maybe I'm gonna want to buy it, right? Or get
Yeah.
Ubisoft Plus. So, and I think that's the best way to sell a game is that here you go, try it for 2 hours, get a look into it, and buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play Phoenix Point for the first time. By the
Exactly.
way, only after I bugged them on Twitter to bring a trial to
That
Stadia.
was awesome. Yeah.
So I'm glad you got
I,
to play some.
yes, I got to play some. That was pretty cool.
All right. Jumping into the next drop we had to Stadia. So this news came at us through the blog. Is it showing the right? Why does it keep doing that? You see it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
seeing
Good.
it.
This came through the blog. So I didn't realize that this game actually had its origins in an Elder Scroll 5 Skyrim mod, and they
Yes, it was a
actually grew
mod.
from there.
Exactly. It was a mod for Skyrim, and it got so many downloads and so many love that they end up just like creating own game. I'm guessing they use a similar engine because like converting everything in the a different engine would be like kind of hard. So I don't know if they still use the same engine. I'm not exactly sure, but you can see within the video that the gameplay, like using the bow and arrow and the way the character move, it's like it feels like a Bethesda type of like game, right? But like that's a quite interesting game. I would be interested to try it out, but like I'm waiting for it to come to pro because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a pro game.
Right. Yeah.
That's the way it looked like, you
How could
know.
it not? You know.
It's just it. But it looks quite interesting, to tell you the
Yeah, I
truth.
guess more like mystery based. It seems like what's that called? Groundhog Day Loop, where you like replay the same sort of day over and over again.
Yeah, you
Because,
come from the future for something like that, and then like you meet that guy a few times, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, see, it's like I'm from the future. We already met." It's like, what?
yeah.
So quite interesting.
Yeah, and they won lots of awards. And that's the thing about Stadia. They seem to have a habit of getting these games that have won the awards.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense how like curated I feel some of these games are. It's almost like they only go after the title award games or like the legacy games where people are playing for years on end, which is a good strategy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So
Yeah. No, it's
It
very
looks
cool.
very well done, and that's the thing with Stadia. You can play it 4K in its best possible quality and not tax your PC at all, which I think is one
Mm-hmm.
of the best features.
Yeah, no, it's a great feature. That's definitely for sure. I love that. And look, you look at it, it's like looking amazing, like the detail of the character and stuff like that. There's a lot
Yeah.
of work put into that game.
Oh, Gold Zombie.
Yeah, so the bow create like to turn everything into gold from the look of it. So you're shooting gold. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see, like 3 million download as a mod, so that's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Intense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it came out a year ago, so I mean, a lot of people have obviously already played it, but
Yeah.
there's a subset of us who are probably hearing about this game for the first time. So
Yeah,
hopefully now's your chance to jump in.
I know, I'm hearing for the first time too. That's
And see,
pretty.
that's what I think is smart. I feel like almost like the dad community, if I'll call it, will like go after they'll go after the award-winning games. That way, like the dads of the world will like appreciate, oh yeah, this won an award, of course I'll give it a try if it's, you know, recognized on a different platform. So I think it's a good strategy to go after.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I definitely can see that with Stadia being like going after those like award winning. They want to have the best game on the platform, and then you need to start somewhere until they get like more AAA. That's the way to go, right? And they already have a lot of Ubisoft games, so
Yeah.
quite amazing.
Yep.
I'm
And
very interested to play it.
let's see if I can find the tab I have coming up next, which would be the pro games. So everyone excited for these pro games?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to try a couple of them. I like the fact they put like Destiny 2 Solstice in there, but yeah.
This is the one that's getting the day and date drop, right? It's a brand new title. It's
Calico.
about cats. So everybody likes cats. I mean, they're on a big Stray fix right now. So if you've beaten Stray, what's next? You know, may as well play
Yeah.
this game on Stadia. And it seems to be like you customize areas and oh, look at this. You're
Carrying
walking around
teddy
with
bear.
polar bears.
Oh
That
my
seems
god.
interesting. So it's not just cats. Oh my god,
You
you're
can
riding
ride
a
the
cat?
cat.
Is that a dog?
No. Oh yeah, I think so.
And
Oh,
that's a
there's a
raccoon?
raccoon.
Whoa, okay. They didn't tell me this game was more than just cats. They dropped the ball on that.
Or yeah, Primo. He's saying that it's this type of game. Okay. Nice, nice.
I mean, it looks like visually like very beautiful, right? I can't
The
remember.
art style.
Rock
Yeah,
had a special name for this rock style, that this art style that I can't remember, but it looks like very cell shaded type of thing.
yeah. It's like what do you call those crayon? Uh
Crayolas,
yeah, but not the Crayola, like the one it's like almost wax, you know? They create that
pastels.
yeah, pastel type of
Yeah. Oh my God! Do you see that walking cats upright?
I don't know. Looks
And do
like a
cats
weird
swim?
one. Yeah,
I
cat
mean,
swim.
what is happening in this game? Whoa!
I think there's a lot of trippy stuff happening. That's what.
Oh my God!
Is this like
Are
different
you
mini game or
Are you
what?
shaking that cat? What is happening? I have no idea. Oh my!
Oh,
It just gets stranger every clip.
yeah, I don't know what's happening. So this
Oh
game
my
is
God!
like
And then
it's very interesting. It's like the type of game that can make you trippy, I guess.
oh, you're flying
Yeah,
on a
which
broomstick. I'm definitely not playing this. Are you kidding me? Purple haze. I think that's sarcasm in there for sure because I went from I'm not playing this game to I need to see what's going on in
Yeah,
this game.
exactly, right? It's like the Welcome to Elk game, right? As soon as you see the video, you're like, oh, okay, what the hell? What's happening?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I feel like sometimes you go with the art style, like like the name, and you're like, that doesn't look interesting. But you look at the video, even though the art style is like kind of a cheesy or like it's not like graphically appealing. The gameplay, it's all about the gameplay, right?
Yeah, the content. All
Oh, you
about
don't.
the content.
Purple doesn't like cats. How come you don't like cats?
But there was more than cats. I'm not a big fan either, but then I
Dogs and
saw there was
raccoons.
more than cats.
Definitely gonna have to show that game to my wife.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like cats, maybe you like flaunting your fashion. I like to flaunt my fashion with my gray shirt going on here. Actually, what are you rocking today? Is that a gaming shirt you got going on?
No, it's not. It's me
Oh.
supporting my local beer. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I like this beer, and it's Spearhead. They're not a sponsor. I just love drinking their beer. They're a microbrewery in Kingston, where I am, and they're
Ah.
amazing. So shout out to them if any of them is listening.
Ask them for a free beer, and we'll make them a sponsor.
Oh yes.
All right. So the Brats have been rated on the ESRB for Stadia. So I mean, I guess this is going along the lines of My Little Pony. They're really capturing that kind of audience there. I don't have too much to say about Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion. I hope it doesn't come right on to pro and take up a pro spot, but it's an adventure game in which players help Bratz characters grow their fan base. So they're growing subscribers and likes many as they explore different cities, Seoul, Barcelona. Oh, they're traveling all over the world. Players engage in photo shoots and earn followers by completing various activities, skating, yoga, and beachside events. So,
Okay.
Awesome. Get your followers and likes up by playing Bratz.
That's quite interesting game.
Yeah, I mean,
Not something I will play.
I don't have all too much to say. It doesn't have the same appeal as Calico. Who knows? Maybe when we see the trailer video, it'll pull us in.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. A shadow drop happened this week.
Oh.
And again, I have the same fear that eventually this game's going to be coming to the pro lineup.
So question, is there a difference between the shadow drop and the stealth drop?
No. Shadow drop and stealth drop, to my knowledge, are the exact same thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so Handy Games and THQ. So this looks, this may be the first time I'm really seeing this. Very compartmentalized. I've not really jumped into some game like this before. It almost gives me like Flash game vibes. Those days of Flash PC gaming.
Yeah. Or like the character, those movie made of like stop picture or what do you call that?
Stop motion.
Stop motion. It made me think of that, and they made like dough or something like that.
Yeah, like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So this game actually combines two games remastered in one package. So Neighbors from Hell 1 and 2. 25 episodes set on a cruise, different holiday locations, and all around the world. Graphics are fully rendered in HD, easy to use interface and controls, nice graphics, use stealth, skill, and style to perform the perfect ambush. I mean, how can this not be coming to pro with a game like this? When it launched, I believe it was like $12.99. But if you're eager to get into this now, for sure, grab it. Very animated looking game. I'm sure it'll make for a great stream or just like sit around and laugh at what's happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to play, I think.
And now we have some rumors. So
rumors.
This is the first rumor. I don't know if I told you. Didn't I tell you about this one? I was maybe
No, I'm
messaging you.
looking at it as we speak.
Yeah, so this rumor is about Turbo Golf Racing and could it be coming to Stadia? So here's a shout out to @PorterJD2 on Twitter. He pointed this out. When you watch the biggest releases from IGN, here, it's pretty early on, I believe. It's at 35 seconds. I made the comment. You can see here, look at that. Let me get rid of that. Stadia. You see that? Wait, you may not be able to see it on the screen. Anyways, it says available on Stadia for this game, Turbo Golf Racing. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
And then on Saints Row, they didn't list Stadia as a title or a platform. It's like, what are you doing? Terrible IGN. Like, do some back checks. But unfortunately, some Stadia source guys got in contact, and now we have an update saying that this game is not coming to Stadia, which sucks because it just looks like a Rocket League type of game, and I feel like that would have been so awesome to get to Stadia. Like, look how much fun this looks.
Yeah, so it's a Rocket League, but instead you're playing golf.
Right, so you're trying to like race and get to the holes, but there's different like game modes. I'm sure.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
But like, how much fun does that look like? Why couldn't it's a sorry mess up. I don't even want to play more of the video. We're not getting it, even though it was rumored to come. If you guys see that, oh, what up, Lo-Fi?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that the video's still up. They haven't put the correction, but yeah, if you see that, don't be fooled. We have it confirmed that it is not coming to Stadia. Alas, another rumor here. We don't have a direct confirmation, but this article was written by yours truly in thanks to the Nerf Report. So the Nerf Report, I don't know how they caught this, but so Stadia released the blog last week, and when who is the blog? Oh no,
it's secret mode.
Secret mode. Oh, thanks, Nads. Nice. Okay, so what happened is the Dragon of Nebulae of the Amulet of Chaos. This was accidentally released on the blog. So they released the blog at 12 o'clock on off of Twitter. They didn't even release it on Twitter. And the header included this game in it.
Oh.
Only for a split second, they removed it and replaced it with a header that took this game out. Luckily, the Nerf Report caught it. Feel free to check out his video. He goes in depth there. But it begs the question, can we expect to see this game on Stadia then? Do they have it ready to go? It didn't say Pro on it when it was on the lineup, but it could be coming out, a different time. Maybe next month. Maybe just take some time, but we'll see. We'll see. It's received very highly on Steam, GOG. It's got 72% on Metacritic, 92% of Google's like it. So, yeah, I'd like to see it come on Stadia, and it's got the chicken edition. I mean, who doesn't want the chicken?
The funny thing is that it's on the picture, usually the release, and they did that before, did they? They did that and the game, and then like they remove it, and then suddenly the game actually came out. It was like a delay or something like that. So they did that.
But I can't remember what game it was. That's my issue. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's cool to see. I hope that here it is. Here's the shot that I want to show.
Oh, I keep playing. Yeah, you see it on the left side.
So you see it here.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to that. Oops.
FIFA,
it's like, who's working there? Like, how do you keep making all of these mistakes? But
they don't review it. Or maybe they do it on purpose, right? So who knows?
Maybe somebody's trying to get the info out there.
Awesome. Hey, shout out to Nerf
Awesome.
Report to get that. That's awesome.
Yes. And coming up next.
There you go. Bliss is saying everyone vote to get Elden Ring on Stadia so I can play. Yes.
Yeah.
I think last time I looked is that they reached their 2,500.
I don't know. I think maybe your best chance is if they do a thing where it comes out a year later, or if it wins Game of the Year.
Oh, it's
Then I think
definitely
it
gonna
would.
win Games of the Year, and then it's gonna come to Stadia or something. Yeah. Oh, they are 2,501. So if you're interested to join that
Yeah, but
petition, I put the link on the chat there. Have a look. We never know. They try to reach 5,000 next. So
yeah, but let's do the math, right? So we got 25,000 signatures
100.
times they maybe charge $60 for it, so they're gonna make 150,000. I feel like that's not enough to cover the porting costs.
Well, if Stadia hurry up and get their porting tool sorted, then maybe that's gonna solve a lot of issue for them.
Plus, so many people have already bought Elden Ring. I feel like it's a hard sell
Yeah.
because it's not a game that like perpetuates and lasts a long time. But
Unless they release DLC with it and they just come out with a deal like, oh, buy a DLC with it or something. But
that would be good. Then it would be
because I
worth
can
it.
see they don't have a DLC yet on Elden Ring, right?
No,
Yeah, so they probably gonna come out with DLC a year after release.
but they never made DLC for Sekiro.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So
I guess
who
we'll see.
knows?
Maybe they're just gonna move on and do an Elden Ring too.
Well, actually, to continue on that tangent, I've been doing some reading into where From Software is going to go next, and they've actually created a new. They've taken over the Armored Core website. So if you go there now, so it's like a From Software situation. So that looks to be like the next game that they're going to work on. If you remember those mechs and the shooting situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, not my favorite jam, but that's what it looks to be going in that direction. But only time will tell.
Exactly.
Let's jump into some Stadia statistics. Ooh. So thank you, Stadia Dosage, for hitting us up with some statistics here to go over on Sunday. Centipede recharged. We're hitting almost 7K on the leaderboard. And he pointed out, I don't know if it's here. Oh, he does point out on Dirt that Dirt hit 120,000, and which is crazy because I never even played Dirt 5.
I don't think I've played it either. It's like a pro game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a pro game. But yeah, so 7K on the leaderboard. A lot of people jumping into it, so lots of fun there. Four Scars Gaming hits a new spot. What did they hit? Oh, just over 8K followers, which is awesome for them. And at Stadia Source, what? Shout out to Stadia Source. They're reaching almost 4K, so I think they're just above 3,500 on Twitter.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then Purple Haze passes 200 Twitter followers, so congratulations.
There we go. Awesome, Purple.
And same with Barkley on Stadia, has also passed 200 YouTube subscribers, so that's awesome for Barkley. Way to go. Awesome celebration for everybody. And well, I guess we hit it like midday today, but
yeah.
Maybe we'll be on next day's Stadia statistics, but we also passed 200.
It says on the bottom, chat Stadia will pass 200 followers.
It will pass. You got to update that.
We did pass it.
We passed it today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for everyone to join us and follow us. That's great.
It's not all bots, Purple Haze. You put out great content people want to see. So, I mean, your chat was popping off at at the little nightmares. She had trouble playing the game. So many people were chatting. She was like, "What was I doing again? The chat's going so crazy." Yeah. So shout out to Stadia France, Stadia Yoy. I've not heard of them, but they'll pass 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So gotta check them out. Lo-Fi, shout out to Lo-Fi. He's out in the chat. And Peddler
Yeah.
Games will pass 200. I know you're so close, Lo-Fi. Yeah, I hope you make it this week. I'm sure. You just got to get rid of those gremlins, Lo-Fi. The gremlins.
Yeah, no. Fix your internet.
No, but you're playing through Far Cry right now. I've seen some Spiritfarer up, but honestly, I'm too sensitive to play Spiritfarer. I feel like that game would make me go into tears. Very heavy subject matter, but I look forward to the review. Lo-Fi and Purple and some others I can't bring to. I know Main World's also in there, and they're doing reviews of Spiritfarer. So look forward to seeing that.
Yeah. My wife played it and she loved it. She loved the gameplay.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the gameplay is interesting. I would get into that type of game too, because you got to build your boat to accommodate everyone, and then they're going away, and then you got to travel. You got this old map you got to travel, so quite interesting. So yeah, beautiful game. Check out Purple A's a review on it and Lo-Fi. So
yeah, it's coming out soon. I look forward to that because they do a panel, they break it down. Really cool stuff. They did Outriders for the first time last week. But Stadia Hunters and Stadia Hoy, no, we went over that. Lukey 6 and Eco Nomad. It's good to see because I haven't heard of these guys before, so I got to check them out for sure. They're going to pass 500 followers on Twitter, so that's awesome. Malsir Online, Stadia German, Queen Rach 69, Dan Royd, and Robin Plays Games all will pass 200. Same with us, and we already did.
Nice.
So awesome. Some cool stats to go over today on Sunday.
Awesome.
Yes. And last but not least, and not last, because there's another one after this, but Wavetail, free to play this weekend.
Awesome. If you haven't had a chance to play, oh, yeah.
Oh, did it disappear? I'm
sharing, yeah.
I think I didn't end sharing the last one, but here we go. Wavetail. I absolutely. Have you played this game? Because I 100% beat it. I think I got all the achievements too.
You went through all of it. I played like part of it, and then I move on. But like, yeah, this game was amazing when it came out. It came to pro like as soon as it came out, right?
Yeah.
It was a very good game.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It's got like surfing, it's got platforming, it's got a story that hits you in the feels. Yeah, a lot of great stuff there. I would definitely recommend playing it, and it's free to play, so if you're not a pro member, very easy to get.
Exactly.
And next we have some I had some Valhalla DLC news somewhere. Have you been into the Valhalla recently? Apparently the Forgotten Saga DLC is coming.
I bought the game because I started playing it when I had Ubisoft Plus, and then I didn't play it back, but I bought it. It was cheap, so I'm quite interested to see. There's like a bunch of DLC coming out. I know they were talking about expanding more into it, so that's awesome.
Sorry, Stadia Oi, which makes sense. Oi, oi, oi. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Stadia today. So
Forgotten Saga is a free DLC expansion.
What? Free? That's awesome.
That's what it says. New DLC, August 2nd. So that's coming up real close. And they provide 5 essential tips for surviving as long as possible. So it looks like almost like a survival mode.
Oh. So it's going to be cold and you need to watch for your food or something like that? Or it's probably
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I mean this game always looks so cool when I look at it.
I know. I
There's
need to
so many
get back
weapons.
into it.
I
Exactly.
know it's so big. They're so expansive. You're exploring everything.
There's just so much you can do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into that game. Like, I think the first stream I did was like from that game because I had Ubisoft Plus. But now I bought it, I can probably just like play it.
Well,
It's like
looks
another game
cool.
on my
I look
list to
forward
play.
to it. I
But
hope it comes to Stadia day and date.
yeah, I'm probably like too stuck onto Destiny 2 right now, so we're gonna have a
Right
lull
now
in
or
Destiny 2.
forever?
Well, forever probably. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of it. I kind of need to move on. So I still need to play a couple of game out there. So
Yeah, I have to get back though if we're gonna be doing a day one raid. It's
yeah,
almost like you gotta get back into shape, Destiny shape.
yeah, just test it out. Like we can set up a time. Actually, we gotta look into setting up a time for a raid. Get a couple people in there. We talked about it before, so
Mm-hmm.
that'll be cool. It's gonna get us back into shape because I haven't done many raid lately, or even GM. So yeah,
All right, so clip of the week time.
hell yeah,
I got a clip lined up.
yeah,
Now
go
I
for
was
it.
talking to Purple saying Risk of Rain is the hardest game possible. Here's me. Well, she was saying, other people were saying, here's me on Monsoon. Was this 63 minutes in? Oh, let me give it some time to buffer.
Yeah, you
Stop
almost need
buffering.
to leave it loading or something.
So check this out right now. 63 minutes into monsoon mode, which is the most difficult. Look at the difficulty level. Just ha 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 ha.
Okay. That's
I was
awesome.
trying to clear out this void section, but oh my gosh, like just absolute chaos happening on this screen right now. Like boss is massive. I mean, I don't even know if that's Stadia, but oh, and that black explosion. So I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently, that's brand new to the DLC, and it
Oh,
just vaporizes you. You have no chance of escaping that.
you didn't survive it, I guess.
It's a new Void DLC feature, so that's why I died there. I would have kept going on that run.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, I love Risk of Rain. It's a really cool game. Now I know I'm just gonna share the second one because it's so absolutely cool. So this
Oh
is
yeah, when you
after.
fight the dragon there, right?
Well, it's after I beat the Divine Dragon, and I'm putting the final blow to him. Look at that! Take the mortal sword. Oh, slice his eye open to capture a tear in my prosthetic arm. Like, jeez, this game could not be more cool. Not be more cool.
That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, that was great. I saw you streaming it, but that game is amazing. The amount of detail it went into. Wow. That's great. I love that.
Yeah. So, those are my clips of the week. What do you got?
I got one nice clip talking about Gambit. Played some
Oh, a
Gambit the other
Gambit
day.
clip.
Yeah, let's rewind back a little bit. I was doing my thing. We had an invader. You can see pop out his sword coming at me. We both have a sword. We clash together and kill each other.
Oh
I found it
no!
awesome. It's just like we both like block and slash each other. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh, this is cool. I gotta clip that. But that
that's
was
fun.
basically my clip. I did a lot of Gambit just to level up and get the chain of command ornament so I can get that complete. So yeah, just some grinding, right? Destiny grinding.
Yeah, you
But
always got to get the bright dust too.
well, yeah, the bright dust. That's mainly why I was doing it. It's just completing bounties, the 8 bounties for the week, and you get to no, it's 120 bright dust now. It used to be 200 bright dust, and they lower it down because they're like, we're gonna give you more bright dust in the seasonal what do you call it, the seasonal display, so like you can just collect them as you level up. But I found that it's always a good way to go after some more bright dust in Destiny. But yeah, But yeah, Gambit, always fun to try it.
Yeah, and anyone who's watched or catched a little bit of my streams, I would not be anywhere in Sekiro if I didn't have Bliss
The-
as a guide helping me through everything. So
Yeah, you remember everything. He's like, oh, put it on this. Oh, you gotta go right. No, the other right.
yeah, the other right. Perfect block. Heal up. Heal up.
Eel. Yeah. I'm watching the
Oh.
same time and just like throwing the same stuff at Bliss saying. So that's
Oh.
awesome.
I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without him, though. I was
Yeah.
literally stuck in the first world until he came along.
That's crazy.
Oh well, thanks. Thanks for a great show. Let's close it out by thanking our news sources. Thank you, Stadia Source, hitting us up with some great news. Thank you, Stadia Dosage, for some awesome statistics and a little bit of extra news there. Thank you for tuning in, chat. We're the Stadia Canadian guys talking about the cloud this week and everything Stadia. So we're back next week at the same time to deliver more awesome news and Destiny 2 updates. If you missed the Canadian Stadians and want more, add us on Stadia. I'm Rudiggz. Check out the name there. And Nads614, my co-host. And we look forward to seeing you in the cloud. Remember, we're recruiting for Destiny 2 raid team on August 26th. So if anyone's interested, hit us up. For some extra support and love for the channel, be sure to subscribe on our YouTube Stadia Party Chat podcast channel and follow us on social media at Chat Stadia. We are posting game streams and the latest on Stadia titles and just having fun in the world of social media at the same time. Of course, this show would not be possible without my awesome co-host, leveling up the podcast as always, Sebastian. And thank you for listening and helping us reach our goal. We're at 200 subscribers now at Twitter, so that is awesome. Be sure to like, share with your family and friends, and we'll see you on Stadia. So let's play and cloud out.
Yes.
Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from?